Hey YouTubers, this is the Northern Wanderer, and you can see we got the Wolf's Den here, but we sold the Wolf's Den to a gal in Ann Arbor, so she's coming to get that here in a couple weeks or whatever. So what we've decided to do, because of some things that came up, we're gonna not do a walk to Florida. What we're gonna do, I picked up this pontoon, which what happened is it got caught in a wind or whatever, and a doctor owned this. So I picked this pontoon up for 500 bucks. All the railing that was around it was all tore up and stuff, so I took it all off and I took it into the recycle place, and I ended up getting like 50 bucks for it. I bought the pontoon for 500 bucks. I've got the Johnson 35 horse motor on it, and I seen the parts list. The doctor put 600 bucks into the motor, so it starts like nothing. It runs fantastic, so we're good there. What I did is I've been scrounging in the dumpsters and at construction sites, and I got all this wood, and there's a little bit more over here, but I got all this wood, and I went and got some driftwood, and I put that in here, and I'm kind of making like a new railing around it, all in wood. And then I picked up this stuff in dumpster, which is probably for window framing or whatever, and it's metal and it's brown, and that'll go in between all the slats of the driftwood. I did put one nice window in here, and the other side I have to build a pedestal. This is all rotted, so I got to build a new pedestal for steering, and that's all I got to do is screw that on top. My controls, screw them in here, and I've got what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a peak up here and one up in the front, and it's going to be like a A-frame wall tent, that kind of style. And we're going to go, we're leaving out of here hopefully no later than the 20th of September with this, going to Chicago, and we're going to go down the Chicago River and into the Mississippi and down into the Tom Tom and the Tennessee and into the Gulf, and go back down to Miami to complete the Great Circle, which is something I've wanted to do anyway. But we are going to document it all on YouTube. Try and document every day and get a YouTube video up every couple of days. And this will, like I said, this will all be enclosed. We'll have a little door here where we can get out, and we'll put a little place up here for Bentley and stuff for him. We're going to build a little ladder off of here, like a little slope that comes down, so he can go into the water and out and get on and off the boat pretty easy. I am going to order, because the mini house I ended up getting a little bit of money, I am going to order because I do have my scuba diving certification. I am going to order new tanks and all the scuba diving stuff online. I'll order it all brand new, and I'll mount that stuff in here, my dive tank and everything, because I want to definitely do some serious diving down on the reefs and stuff in Florida, down in the Keys. And the plan is to get all the way down to Miami, and then definitely go out to Key West and spend most of the time out in Marathon and Almirada. So that's kind of the plan. As you can see, like I said, I've been working on this. I'll get all that brown in between there, and then what we'll do is we'll put a peak here, a peak there, and it'll be tarped on both sides, and so the rain can run off and it'll be protected. But it's keeping it light, and that's the whole idea, is to try and keep this thing as light as I can, because leaving out of here September, or as late as September, as late as the 21st, leaving that late, I want to be able to scoot right down into Chicago and get right down into the river. What we'll do is just run along the lake shore. So if I keep it pretty light, I can kind of kick it a little hard on a good calm day. I probably can make Chicago in 2 days if I kick it along at a pretty good clip, 20, 25 mile an hour or something with the thing. But anyway, that's the progress so far. I'll try to keep doing stuff. I'm going to finish getting the railing all put around, put the brown all in there in between the slats and stuff, so that looks good. Get the tank mounted, get the other battery mounted that starts my motor. On the back here, there'll be a little platform that'll go right in the middle where the tank is, and that'll lay out here, and my solar panel will go on top of there, and that will charge my inside battery, which will produce electricity for me for laptop and camera recharging and batteries and all those types of things. But anyway, that's where we're at right now. I'm going to get back to work on this stuff. I've got a bolt, bolting all this stuff down, all this stuff, and tying it all in so it's good and sturdy. And I may even put a couple little corner braces in just to reinforce it. But the deck is in real good shape. Probably will get another piece of indoor-outdoor carpet and actually put it inside. And I'll do some work as I get working my way down in Florida. You know, I'm gonna have all winter. The plan is to bring this thing back up the river and back to Michigan in the spring. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens. That's what I'd certainly like to do, because I'd like to utilize this next summer, actually, to be able to extend this on and maybe frame it in so it actually is a little more of a houseboat style. But anyway, that's where we're at. We'll get some more footage as we get going here.